生睇食沙，我哋食睇下啦。點啊？見工嗰度點啊？咁啊是咁的咁啊一個 technical issue 啦，咁啊所以咧冇啊，之前我都好煩嘅嗰個 restream 嗰個咧 set 嗰個直播間咁樣食嗰啲嘢，最後尾咧搞到兩頭唔到我，所以我而家重開個，跟住我重開一個 link 咁樣咯，成件事 Kingdom Come 冇錯 ，Kingdom Comes 2啊，我哋而家玩呢隻咁就都。另外佢咧，佢前作我嗰度可能冇玩到啦，不過就 anyway 啦，咁我都係睇，咪當時嚟講咧，我都係睇 cut 先啊，食咁樣嘅。咁對於前作個故事，我都知翻些少先咁樣啦，咁就都有係，直接更新翻條 link 先，最煩呢樣嘢就係，即係Streamlab 嗰度咧更新咗條 link 咁樣成咁樣啦，咁樣成。Streamlab 嗰度更新嘅話咧，咁成件事就唔使煩咁多嘢啦。跟住然之後就佢好簡單嘅啫，但係我如果用翻原裝 OBS 咧，再麻煩啲，最麻煩啲嘅啫。唉，又要更新過晒啲資料先，真係好煩啊！真係。好啦，咁啊都試過 run 一 run 咗啦，咁就都 OK 嘅。咁啊，我想試下睇下呢個可唔可以開到 Live 2D， 但可唔可以開到 Live 2D 嚟啦？不過我都唔知啊。不過 anyway 試下先啦，就真係咁就都 so far 嚟講 OK 嘅。我見到就好似仲係要更新翻啲 link 先煩嘅，就真係。好啦，咁啊 new game 啦，我哋 cover 呢條線啦。咁啊開咗一陣啦，咁啊試下 run 下條 game。咁我哋去翻15世紀嘅 Bohemia 嗰度啦，咁我哋去。KOC 組啊，1403年。Keep firing! Don't stop! 中咗箭。呢就係以前1400幾年嘅嗰啲火筒啦。咁啊，當時咧正值都係我哋正值明朝嚟嘅，咁就都係正科，好似明朝時嘅。居然佢玩呢隻嘢，咁中世紀題材我唔係唔感興趣，問題係太科幻嗰啲我唔係太感啦。即係佢呢隻咧 Kingdom Comes 咧 Decisive 佢哋係玩真係模擬翻中世紀嗰啲，即係。會有魔法啊，乜都冇咁，全部都真係玩翻以前嘅成件事就。你話中世紀模擬 game 咯，可以話係。同埋你玩呢隻 game 裏邊咧，你唔會係好似例如 Witcher 裏面嘅主角或者咩咁樣啊嘛。我哋真係做呢個世界裏面，真係莫名其妙用一個人嘅。
We come to anoint us before we die.
OK， 等陣啊。
With booze.
OK。可以再細翻少少，catapult 啊！哇！以前 catapult 真係無敵嘅，真係要射程有射程，要威力都有威力。 OK， 攻城戰啊，而家打攻城門，要守城門啦。
A rude awakening, eh?
Henry，
Make it count.
好啦，咁我哋做翻前一集其中一個神父。咁啊，當然啦，我哋唔係玩阿神父啦，就玩燃燒彈都 kind of 係嘅。好。Alright， 係咪照舊啦？都係。係咪 crossbow 咧，同埋弓箭嚟講咧？嗱，全部都係又係睇運氣嘅嘢嚟嘅啦，咁就都係。睇先啊，哇唔得，我 live 2D 拎到飛起。睇下先，應該可能隻 game run 一 run 啊，就成咁樣嗰啲啊。哇唔得喎，拎到咩喎？哇，全部教咁高啊，原來。等一陣，哇！黐線，全部教到咁高。OK， 而家蹬翻落去睇下點樣先。係啊，以前咧，佢哋歷史上邊咧，有人真係試過咁樣嚟掟人體嘅，咁就即係你話蒙古啊嗰陣時咧，就係用一啲有感染咗病嘅屍體啦，佢哋一嘢咁樣掟落去啲城度咁樣。佢哋以前都試過咁樣嘅玩真係玩化武啊！反鋸齒嗰啲閂埋佢啦！哇！即係趁而家可能要搞一搞啲畫質啊，成嗰啲咁嘅嘢就真係動態模糊，閂埋佢。哇，都搞唔掂喎！開 Live 2D， 咁冇計啦，咁我唯有刪咗 Live 2D 佢啦。咁冇計啦，我唯有刪 Live 2D 啦。跟住就啊唔緊要，我揾張立佢擺上嚟啦就。咁呢個冇計啦，咁啊技術問題緣故，咁我唯有可能即係擺張 Live 2D 啦，咁就都即係我之前試過開住 Live 2D 玩咧就冇問題嘅，但係咧即係如果開埋 streaming 嘅話，咁啊成件事就搞唔掂就真係，即係我唔係用手機啦。如果用手機嘅話，咁成件事可以分擔啦。但係如果用手機咧，又要買個啲咩一啲 service 嗰啲好煩，所以咁成件事咧咁就都咁冇計啦。不過即係可能要再設定啲，等佢個顯卡冇咁嗰個負擔冇咁重啊，或者咩成嗰啲咁嘅嘢。係咁算啦，玩 PNG 嘅話，咁我哋教中嚟玩算啦。OK。一件。OK， 咁我哋有刀，有短劍。咁啊，之前玩過 Chivalry 2啦，騎士精神2啦，咁都大概都有啲冷兵器嘅戰鬥概念嘅。耶 ！OK 又中，係啊！你即係你一開，我呢啲原廠機 setting 嚟嘅啫嘛。啊，該位神父，好啦，咁我哋要守大門。 回個撈先。OK， 等陣先回個撈先。OK， 得。我哋夾住個窿咁樣。唔中，算。回撈先。哇！火攻。冷兵器打法係咁噶啦，冷兵器係最野蠻嘅打法㗎啦，真係。係掹到。好啦，咁我哋玩中世紀古惑仔啦，而家呢個要。好啦，門口 OK 個閘門守得住啦，咁啊之後我哋再睇下點樣先。自由視角時候可以進行防禦，左 click 嘅攻擊對手，跟住同 Chivalry 差唔多啦，唔覺得真係。最強武術就係咩咧？偷襲，錯由後面嚟吉佢哋，哇！佢俾人圍喎佢哋。OK， 死咗幾件啦咁就。好啦，我哋睇下咩景環先。原來可能空埋佢可以望出去喎。唔係呢隻 game so far 嚟講都係單人啫喎。佢勞工都算係好尊重嘅，真係。你玩 longbow 嘅話，咁有 longbow 嘅好處嘅，但係有啲麻煩咯，都係好考體力咯。我哋睇下冇邊個唔好彩先啦。哇，個個有盾嘅大佬。哇！各位唔好彩啦，即係失途中箭啊！你哋綁啦，當掛住睇上面啊，咁啊唔睇下邊，咁啊打下邊咧就。好，攻城梯，哇！喂，唔好上嚟住先。好，推梯。你有張良計，我有過牆梯啊！我條梯都俾我推返落去。Henry。哇！企正中間位唔好撇咁啊嘛。哇！神父好痛啊，心口重啊，唔係。
Fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
哇！講下就一飛都一條箭咗嚟。呢個開場幾刺激，我想講就真係。都好唔樂觀喎，戰線。哇！啲烏鴉即刻喺上面喺度圍繞住飛，感受到死亡。咁睇嚟呢個開場啦，我哋就。Okay, here we go。而家先開場，幾個禮拜之前。OK。 哇，危險駕駛喎！ 阿 Hans，
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies.
Sir
Your
Hans。
Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Alden, whatever.
好啦，咁
What does that
上
actually mean?
繼上集之後，我哋而家做咗見習騎士嘅，而階段就
Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir.
啊，我哋有兩個鳩喺前面啊！個 open 係好標準嘅中世紀電影開場啊！
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
好啦，咁我根據通遼宇宙嘅定律咧，不出意外嘅話應該會出意外。
Oh. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us.
哦，有選擇台詞啊！
And a great responsibility. You don't meet such a mighty noble as von Bergov every day. So, first duty, then fun.
Quiet, monk. You'll just spoil the rest of our trip. It's all clear to me. We deliver the message, get the politics over with, and enjoy a bit of adventure together. But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes
啊，啲
like
字幕有啲難睇啊！
I don't miss nothing.
OK, cutscenes.
Sir.
Yeah, always read.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we won't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Well.
Halt!
after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
睇都唔係好
Sir
友善
Hans
喎。
Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
啊
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who
Oh,
side
damn guy.
with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Sir Hans。
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
好啦，咁我哋要揀啊。
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say?
能力已
The
成長
one that
，OK。
King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as
Oh,
it
dear.
happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
好啦，talking skill 善用說服技巧能化解各種局面，根據有手段嚟令到對方買帳成功。說服、印象、儀態、威逼、征服、威脅。OK， 好多情況都可以透過講道理嚟解決，但係咧各種選擇做出唔同反應，但係請注意，但係對方不一定相信你。OK， 哇，咁現實喎，真係成件事而家做整到。 Well，
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
誒
Very
成
well.
功。
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
Welcome to 中世紀。
I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Wow, looks like he's a very nice guy.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
They're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
哇！呢、個位有啲入喎，上限。哦，咁啊，照舊啦，可以瞓覺咧就全擋啦。麵包卷，好啦，上
I
限。
assume you can hear that damn dog of yours barking. Can you sort him out? Call that dog, Henry. Who the hell can listen to that?
我哋隻貓叫笨笨啊。
Henry!
What?
Whistle
What's all the fuss about, Mutt?
OK，
hungry?
佢個名翻譯幾得意喎又。
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain.
Here, Mutt.
誒，我哋冇嘢餵到啊！緊要我哋睇下先啊。
Search.
哦 ，OK，咁即係同現實同埋玩同隻狗玩一樣喎。誒，唔好喐啦，笨笨。
Come on, Conrad.
Aye, aye.
誒，終於可以 pet 啦。
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh?
哦，
Do you know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanusha's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
由佢做曲嘅咁就得。
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a
Wow,
piss.
come
I've
to
got
you.
one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
我睇下點先啊。咁我哋呢度啦，咁樣啦。
If you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Bergov's castle. And I'll be invited
嗱，你
too.
對我好，我都對你好。
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right then, here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
Deal。好啦，我哋笨笨去邊呢？啱啊，有狗狗陪啊！我希望佢可以長陪到我啦，真係認真。好啦，我哋餵佢食先。煙燻香腸，哦！
Your whistling is getting on my fucking nerves the whole way. Leave it off this evening at least.
啊，咁大條腸佢食到爽咯！哇，咁快食晒 ，OK。我哋揾 Sir
Well then,
Hans。
Henry. Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well,
You mean
I
us?
don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit?
好，
after
格
that
劍
long。journey. With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long.
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
OK， 撳一掣打開道具欄，I 掣啊 ，item。哦，OK。地圖、日誌、道具欄、玩家資本、手抄本、notes 咁癲嘅原來。哇！OK， 我哋有 Tarkov 經驗啦，咁就都唔算太難嘅，我相信就同一代差唔多啊。睇先啊！哇 ，hardcore 到咧着甲都係要好講規矩喎，真係成件事鏈甲啊、步甲啊嗰啲都有講究啊，真係成件事。所以呢隻叫中世紀模擬器真係嘅，真係。OK， 睇先唔同裝備嗰陣時可以同佢上全罩甲板啦，跟住之後潛行啦個華麗服裝啦。OK， 切換套裝。好啦，我哋而家戴翻頂頭部先，跟住之後我哋再戴翻個頭盔啊。OK， 跟住之後我哋練習用長劍。OK， 咁我哋裝備好啦。哇，同 Tarkov 差唔多都可以講嘅啫，真係。OK， 條體力巴咁樣回翻。OK， 好。好啦，我哋去揾阿 Sir Hans。佢冇盾咯喎，係啊，佢冇盾啦。
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
哦，呢度咁樣揀想攻擊嘅方向。
Don't get so close to me.
哇！
Is that the best you've got?
Wow.
Can't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A
Whoa.
foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack
Wow.
properly now. A longer sequence.
A very nice Henry.
打去中路先。
Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to
按
take
住可以
care
擋
you
㗎
have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
OK， 咁啊算唔算擋架？應該唔似係喎。
That's the way.
OK，
Wrong.
嚟啦嚟啦！喂，唔算擋。喂
Nice.
，OK，
Defend yourself properly.
喂，OK，
Good.
哦，
That's enough. No one's ever won a
佢
duel
喐得太
with
大
one
嘅話，佢
pistol.
有機會會
You've got to make an opening
lost 咗
to
lock
strike
喎，好
back.
煩嘅喎，就真
And you
係。
do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice. Henry.
喂
Pretty good.
，OK， 有個盾喺度咁樣嗰個 marking 啊。喂，
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a
哦，
perfect
擋
block
咗之後再
immediately
攻。
with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready.
哦，OK，
Nice. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to
Perfect
follow up right
block,
away with
okay.
your own
都係
riposte.
睇 timing 咁樣打
Yeah,
啦。
right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
攻擊沒有防備嘅內質。
Good riposte.
OK。哦，
Nice work, Henry. All right, all right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to
好
finish
嚟
up,
真啦
eh?
咁啊。
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100 groschen 啊！
All right, 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
啊，同 Sir Hans 打交啦。
The first hit.
That must have hurt.
一，
Don't you think you should yield? Nice block.
喂，喂，
Ow! Kurva!
我哋冇乜體力啦。哦，OK，空白鍵可以。
Don't hold back.
喂，嚇，喂一喂條血巴，喂一喂條氣巴先啊！喂， strike。喂，即係成件事同現實一樣玩咁款喎，真係。
Ow! Kurva!
即係有陣時有人睇 Witcher 咧，咁成日打得好快咁樣食啊嘛，實際上中世紀格劍嚟講嘅話咧，係比較慢啲嘅，真係成件事就，哇
Do it!
，strike，
Fuck me!
Die!
Ow! Kurva!
You're a dead man. You know that.
Cut the bullshit and fight!
哇，要打幾耐啊？Sir Hans，啊條氣巴啊，OK 回一回先，好。 哇，冇完冇了啊！
Fuck me!
OK，
You're no match for me.
Cut the bullshit and fight!
哇，
Ow! Kurva!
冇完冇了啊！點樣打到投降啊？哇，唔可以玩腳嘅真係。我終於明原來佢哋話嗰個戰鬥系統咁 hardcore，原來 hardcore 在呢一度。
Not the stuff.
OK， 哇，咁樣打落去真係，哇！
I yield. Enough. Oh, for
Mate, you're unstoppable.
Whoa.
Won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
哇！咁如果俾人圍嘅話，咁搞唔掂，真係走係最好喎！真係打過都已經打到咁辛苦嘅成件事就。啊，坐低食嘢先啦，我哋而家就。笨笨。
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before
兔肉啊，中世紀其中一種主要糧食啊。
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
啊，我哋加啲咩好咧？活力、口才、力量、敏捷啊！我覺得可以加敏捷啊。
Dragging you apart was great fun. You were shit-faced, he was foaming at the mouth, and she was screaming like mad.
I was watching from the table, and I have to say, Henry, you dodged him pretty well. Did you catch a blow at all?
Aye, but nothing worth talking about.
He doesn't go down easy.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
OK。啊。
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame. You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
啱啊，用盾好重要啊。
Mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
訓犬術一直在你們旁邊潛行，我跑去揾找庇護所了求生。我需要片刻安靜加學識啊！潛行
In the
啦。
camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him? I was going for wood.
It was getting dark.
潛行好重要啊！
You gave me
我
a
嘅打法
nasty
嚟講，
shock
我中意
when you came out of the
玩
darkness.
潛行多啲，真係。
You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Von Berghoff。
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Bergov is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
睇下先啊，弓箭劍、隨矛、重型武器，就算冇喺都會穿裝備。哇！呢個 hand to hand combat 嚟嘅喎。我想玩斧頭同埋玩 mace 嗰啲咁樣，玩重型武器啦。
other weapons, proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand,
啊 mace，
you know one good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles, just smash.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
玩劍真係好辛苦。
Sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forced it
我成日覺
together.
得都要玩啲重攻啲少少嘢最好玩，真係力量真係。
I suppose you've heard enough of that, hey?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no
冇
fun
錯
at all.
，mace
There'll be a
先好
feast
玩
at
噶
the
嘛
castle。tomorrow, so forget about
只要我哋
supplies.
敲中咗人哋個頭咧，
Anyone
咁咪
for
即刻
another
佢即刻
helping?
瞓低嘅啦，
There's
係咪先？
plenty left.
玩劍仲要同人玩鬥嚟鬥去咁，真係咩冇意思。
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My
哦，
words
沖涼。
exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
阿蘭聰，我哋開咗隻 game 冇耐咋。
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
古語有云：不聽老人言，吃虧在眼前啊！
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
啊，除件鎖甲。
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Oh, 哇，一嘢懟晒喎！
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Sheesh！
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
哇！一開波嚟啲咁勁爆嘅畫面啊！
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
哦！ Hello， 謝謝27組啊，歡迎嚟到中世紀啊。
Females. Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Sir Hans， 哇
Quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
，OK，我哋及女人沖涼啊，咁癲啊 ！Oh my god，let's go 及女沖涼。
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak.
嗱，我呢度圍內知啊，唔好講出去啊。
Hear that singing? They must be close.
唔好同老細講啊。哇，咁樣潛埋去及人哋沖涼，哇，唔關我事㗎。Sir Hans 話想去及女沖涼啫。
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing?
唔睇到啲行李，我哋有其他啲人幫手睇緊啊嘛。雖然我都覺得有啲唔對路嘅，就都有啲好危險嘅。咁冇計喎，我哋係卡斯，我哋係Sir Hans 嘅，我哋Sir Hans嘅貼身護衛。咁佢去邊，我哋都要焗住跟住佢，咁就都。
One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
OK， 咁我哋邊度執石頭啊？哦，知仔。咦？好啦。
What was that?
It worked.
OK。Sir Hans， 小心啊！好啦，應該差唔多到啦喎。OK。
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Okay, that's quite a few though. Sheesh. Oh, not good. Oh， 我哋俾人伏啊！哇！呢啲就嗰啲山賊嘅睇嚟係。
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
哦。我哋營地俾人洗劫啊！ 咁唔係嘅。
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hans.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
That's him! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
中世紀騎士有啲流，咁嗱都嗰句啦，唔係我覺得係嗱嗰句啦，人多蝦人笑嘅啫，都係圍毆。
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Oh, not good.
Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
臨時學會啊 ！Oh my god！咁我哋應該都會中箭，我相信。哦，真係中咗箭。
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, his course is quick!
死啦！我哋要俾人追啦！哇！
Oh, Mott.
我好彩我哋仲有隻狗狗喺度。
What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh, really? And what exactly do you call?
好入啊！俾人吉到。
Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this. No, wait.
Oh!
Fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
係啊，勇啊，跟住勇字當頭咁啊，夾而家變成咁樣咯。
Lead the way.
不過慘嘅，我哋俾人咁樣俾人服嘅。哇！咁我哋全部歸零咯
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
好啦，我哋走啦，閃藥草。簡直就好似賭場輸清光，然之後一人轉身去中世紀，啱嘅。哇！咁你想俾賭場輸清光啊，定係諗住想係俾貨車衝一嘢撞啊？
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So
唔掂喎，乜都冇喺身，又中咗箭，跟住而家又夜晚又凍 ，Oh my god！ 我問我哋咁樣啱先俾山賊伏到個營地啊！好，冇底線。好啦，我哋應該可以偷襲係咪？兩個人偷一個。
No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We can't go this way. Go around.
一個落打單 ，OK。
Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks.
不過我哋其實如果係我嘅話，我應該執翻把箭，因為如果我哋可以偷到人哋後邊咧，攞把箭可以偷襲吉人哋喉嚨先嘅，真係。咁所以有陣時咧，即係嗰句啦，即係咩都好，點都要整翻把短劍係留翻喺度。咁危險嘅世界，點都要留翻把短刀喺身，真係。Sneaky Blicky。
Got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly.
Okay.
There's more of them up top.
哇
！Fuck！
周圍都係人喎。哇！佢哋唔似山賊喎。我覺得懷疑好似Taco咁樣咧，喺度做 scav 咁樣喎。
They're coming here. Stand still.
不如又一隊。
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
哇，黃咗添。嚟緊嚟緊嚟緊嚟緊嚟緊嚟緊嚟緊！France。
What now?
Hey? Hi. There's more of them up top.
OK， 我哋黃咗啦。哇
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Not good。
Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say,
古代人
genius.
咪有野蠻症，咁係啊！老實講真，即係我試過咧，
Isn't going to help us.
去過以前歐洲咧，一入夜之後咧
Go and
冇
look
乜
into
冇乜
that
燈
gorge
火地方
behind
咧，
me,
真係
see
黑得
if
好
there's
犀
a way
利嘅
forward.
真係。
Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
OK， 探索岩素嘅入口。我哋睇呢度先。
There's a path, but through fissures. There's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
哇！呢度咁樣咁迂迴啊！我哋翻揾翻阿慳先。Oh my god！
I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was
OK，
trying to
睇嚟佢哋
catch
有
up
個人跌斷咗隻腳啊！
But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll
OK
go
OK
and
OK
push
嘅，
through.
我哋等佢哋行
Give me
開
a
先，
shout if you see them. Aye.
等佢哋行開先。
Let's get here. We'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me too.
Got it.
Now you're gonna die.
哦，嚟！
Hey, Hans! Where is he?
哇，搞唔掂啊！即係哇 ，objective 都冇，即係仲恐怖過 Tarkov 喎！呢下真係我哋。哦，哈啊 ！Hello， 都非常好，今天我们玩那个天国降临，我現在剛剛開始那個故事。哇，咁睇嚟應該唔係調翻轉頭咯，咁就真係。好，我哋入去睇下先。應該睇嚟調翻轉頭揾，應該都唔係路嚟，咁就真係。
Through fissures. There's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
呢度行唔到，啱先行嗰邊咧就係掘頭路，咁我哋行呢一邊啦，睇下先。好，睇嚟都好似唔係啦，咁就都。OK，not here， 唔係呢邊。我都爬唔到過去喎，咁冇計啦。正常夾都冇，係啊，一嘢咁乜嘢搏落去，佢應該係搏我頭度咁樣即死喎。Oh my god！Now what？ 呢度捐唔捐到咧？我記得啱先捐呢度就好啦，係掘頭路嘅。咁我哋睇嚟都係上面有人，冇亂嚟。哦，呢個呢一頭啦。OK， 帶着漢書大人走。
Soldiers there, so I
Wow.
set off after you. Kurva. That was a
哇！我哋啱先唔應該走翻轉頭，真係。Hello Kuma。咁而家試我哋咧，而家我哋俾山賊伏擊，咁我哋而家咧得我同阿少主而家兩個人光，得翻條褲咁樣，即係我哋而家喺度通山跑。哇！ 打交！啊哈！好，
You're a dead man.
好嘢！
Too slow.
好嘢！counter， 吓！哦，故事嚟嘅，唔係知得啦。夾劍。Hello Sky， 歡迎嚟到中世紀啊！哎，彬。嗱，呢個故事教訓我哋咧，要養翻隻狗真係。喂，解佢驚！哇！哇，慘過白雪公主，我哋俾一嘢咁樣炒咗落山喎。
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
係啊。
I might teach you how to handle a sword.
story time， 咁呢個講翻第一集嗰陣時嘅故事啦。咁我哋個養父咧係個 blacksmith 嚟嘅，教我哋整劍啦。中世紀陳浩南 kind of 係啊，因為佢第一代咧，佢嗰個阿 Hans 佢嗰度都好 hardcore 下嘅，咁就普通。哇！真係成件事幾陳浩南嘅，真係你試諗下一個農村 boy， 跟住然之後變到升格去。不過其實實際上咧，阿 Henry 呢個其實呢位係 Henry 啦。咁其實我哋實際上咧係個貴族私生子嚟嘅。喂，似曾相識畫面喎。幻聽。哇！我睇嚟我哋而家喺度，睇嚟我哋好似啊 Black Panther 咁樣，我哋進入假死狀態，然之後見翻之前嘅先人喎。有啲 bug 喎。
My dad? Not yet. I'm dead though.
有筆喎 ，Warhol Studio。
If I'm not, then how come you chose a different path than I wanted for you? And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end. With all the strength you can muster.
例如好似做咗男 VTuber 咁樣。
Your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
哇 ！Henry 偷咗個山賊件衫喎。
Where am I?
哇！咁我哋咪冇衫着。
You dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
哇！咁高。
And that fella landed with you.
啊，都有18喎。
You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
OK， 睇嚟我用咗嚟做箭啊！咁我哋都命大嘅都。
You won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. I mean, if you're capable of running at all.
Now where's Mutt?
I've no idea.
唔係啊，
Don't worry about your dog.
笨唔見咗。
We've got to disappear.
唔係連笨都冇埋啊嘛！哇，慘啊！咁我哋要做中世紀 John Wick 噶咯，咁樣要揾班山賊揾翻班山賊計翻條數啊！啱嘛？呢啲咪就係玩 Tarkov 裏面咧嗰啲偷掠啊，嗰啲新玩嗰啲朋友咧，殺完隻 Scab 之後咧，即刻走去搶掠啊！ 喂，啲掠我㗎，跟住偷晒，即刻一嘢吸光晒隻 Scab 啲衫。Not good。哇，係螢火蟲啊！不過講真啦，當年去東歐嗰陣時咧，我真係見到，真係會有機會有啲見到螢火蟲喎，真係呢啲地方。
Henry, what are you staring at?
會？哦，幻覺嚟啊！
It's all over for us.
It'll be over when I say it's over. Now keep moving. Jesus, don't do this to me.
哇，咁高跌落嚟，我哋有幻覺喎，真係。
We have to go.
Red 冇錯，唔係咁 Red 有 Red 嘅打法嘅，咪嗰啲叫 Rookie Red。
Will open any gate.
嗱，我哋第一集啲 flashback 啊，
Scalus is in flames. We're gonna die here.
執屍好正常，啱嘅，啱啊！中世紀我哋要放低做人素質，享受缺德嘅中世紀人生真係。哇！我哋仲要行幾耐咧？哇！夜晚晚喺森林裏邊好驚撞到狼啊！
Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the truck. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you? Are you mad?
There is in the village.
第一集 flashback 喎。
Right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to
For
someone.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on.
Trust me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it.
咁啊係嘅，嗰時差唔多成
You'll see.
15層樓咁飛咗落嚟，咁都仲行到算係咁啦，真係。係啊，講起上嚟咧，以前嘅中世紀啊，打完仗咧，通常啲人瞓低晒啲冇得閒處理屍體嗰陣時咧，啲人咧就會好興咧執啲盔甲啊、刀啊、啲武器啲嘢拎佢賣嘅，就會係。
Pull yourself together, please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things. Don't give in to it. Hang in there. We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
匈牙利人。
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
哇，搞唔掂喎！夜晚晚喺森林咁樣穿，真係仲慘過越南 running through the jungle 喎。
Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa, I let them all down.
啱啊！
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
佢哋應該有村莊，我哋好似 Minecraft，我哋揾到村民啦而家。
I see the light.
哇 ！POV， 我哋玩 Minecraft 揾到村莊。
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Babushka。
Right. I'll see what I can do for him.
哦，原來阿婆婆真嘅。
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
咁睇嚟 Henry 仲未死得。
My parents.
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Ah, not good.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Oh.
Think against him.
Sir Hans。哦，冇 QTE 咁都好啲先。哇！好彩把火把冇辣咗間屋啫。
Are you alive, lad?
好，跟住之後我哋暈咗啦，咁就。哇！咁樣重出血法死得咯喎！回憶殺養父母。 第一集劇情。第一集劇情啦，咁我哋就俾人屠村啦，咁養父養母啦，咁啊都俾個光頭啊，咁啊屠咗村啦，俾班匈牙利傭兵。咁啊仲未有伏筆嘅，咁啊仲未揾嗰個光頭咧復場啦，咁就都咁我相信應該到時都會揾佢復場嘅啦，我哋今集應該。
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Shamakwat von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg.
今成早晨啊，我哋開緊故事冇耐啊。
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie.
又係 delay 喎。
Oh, may all the saints be praised. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
阿 Henry 仲未 ，Henry 好彩啊！Sir Hans 仲喺度 ，OK。你發現咗你的床位，前幾日破咗主線劇情啊！好啊，早買早享受咯。不過我主要都係等佢，買咩啲大作 game 咧，我都係等佢哋出咗先，之後先再遲啲再玩。
Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Wow.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
What about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder's things a bit.
Wow.
I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding.
哇！咁樣重出血法。Hello, Australia. Welcome to the 中世紀。
And bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that.
攞個繃帶 stop the
I
bleeding。
need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and
我
need
哋
a bite to
有
eat.
3隻啦。
There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you.
Oh my god, thank you,
And
Babushka.
you'll find some of our home
Objective
brewed
update,
liquor there
eat.
too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it though.
I won't.
Wow.
Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Thank you, Babushka. Bushena Babushka.
Henry.
I know. Hans told me.
咩叫少少傷啊？咁樣重出血法喎！
Come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
好，咁我哋完成咗。哇！佢啲美術做得好正喎！你奇蹟地始從穩最終行全球，因為新世個創業失去主要等級技能同埋天賦點數。哦，一夜回到解放前啦！咁多位我哋要喺傷勢痊癒之後努力賺回下。OK， 咁都係嘅。如果唔係點樣重新開始嘅 game？ 我哋起身先。咁咪止一止血先。我喺他局裏面試過軀幹部分。好，我哋綁4個恢復全部。OK。着翻件衫先，哇冇褲着 ，OK 都得嘅，中世紀唔需要咁在意潮流咁多嘅，少少插傷，飲多啲藥水 ，OK， 同埋我哋綁繃帶止一止啲血先啦。朝早關心村民，夜晚關心村民，金城你睇嚟同我都有同樣嘅諗法啊，咁就都真係，咁啊我哋要做，我哋夜晚咧要做啲好事，咁啊要幫手睇下有冇啲。你明㗎啦，所以咧呢個都係一間會玩 gameplay 嚟，咁就真係咁啊夜闌人靜咧，咁就最適合嗰啲㗎啦 ，you know。咁好大我都係玩過 Payday 2嘅，係咪先？哇！我覺得佢嗰個美術做得好好咧，成件事真係即刻有翻啲中世紀 feel 咁先。我哋而家喺呢一度啦，咁你喺婆婆喺山林婆婆屋企。劫富濟貧啊，冇錯，我哋濟貧。我哋讀玩家屬性，我哋要濟貧啊！你睇我哋而家幾貧，係咪先？我喺呢度製作手抄本，哇 ！Oh my god！ 喂，你睇下你知唔知點解咧？我哋啲叫做沉醉式中世紀。我覺得我哋可以日後咧開個唔就係淨係玩遊戲，我哋淨係可以睇書都仲得添。我覺得隻 game 裏邊唔單止係體驗模擬之餘咧，仲有埋啲書可以睇。哇！哇！哇！佢哋呢啲咁 detail， 好 detail 啊！成件事係。佢真係做到好足，講埋晒有 Bohemia 時代、王朝時代、15世紀佢哋啲歷史都有，哇！唔單止買隻 game， 仲可以順便買埋歷史書啊、插繪咁樣嚟睇喎，真係 hell yeah！ 裝飾做咩咁多？裝物會壓價，不過強盜身上面拎翻嚟嘅唔會變裝物。係啊。唔係嘅，啲裝物咧，嗱，我哋可以拎到去咧，有個位之後我哋 stash 埋一邊，跟住過幾日咧，避一避風頭，跟住之後咧就可以拎翻出嚟賣啊嘛，我哋可以幫助鄰居執屋，都啱嘅。佢有啲舊唔要嘅嘢，佢哋反正都唔會要啦，咁我哋咧就幫佢哋免費迷你倉一下，肚餓。好啦，我哋而家止咗血 ，objective complete，drink the soup。藥劑我哋冇藥劑啦，咁我哋飲下湯先啦，好唔好啊？暖一暖個胃真係。哇 ，Babushka 你整啲蘑菇湯嚟㗎。我哋繼續食住先。有得食啊！有陣而家食啊，大佬，成晚喺個山度俾啲山賊追，又凍又餓，乜都未食咁樣，真係食晒佢先。我哋唔留翻俾 Hans。
No food for me here.
Sorry, Babushka. OK。中世紀嘅蘑菇湯嚟，我相信應該係。好啦。
There's a water trough in front of the hut.
呢度有張床喺度 ，OK。龍湯堡，中世紀龍湯堡冇錯。就生烤中國，有條鹹魚喺度喎，睇嚟就琴晚嗰個山賊啊，洗一洗先。咁我哋咧中世紀咧就冇得刷牙依家嘢，咁就唔緊要，我哋攞啲梳洗一下先。OK。
Feel like a new man.
好啦，我哋有包啦。saving portion。蘋果、麵包呢啲撻，唔係撻。阿爸 Bushka 話可以俾我哋食嘅，咁就 saving portion 留翻個先。咁啊，呢隻遊戲啊慘啲啦，只可以用 saving portion 或者係晚上瞓覺先至可以 save 個進度啦。咁所以咧，我哋小心啲真係。
Seems Bujana isn't some quack.
哇，練咁長。哇！嗱，你哋咧話睇萊莎練功房啦，咁我哋咧就冇咁多 budget 搞嗰啲萊莎練功房，我哋而家呢度玩啲真係練功房啦，真係。卡旁呢幾日都瞓醒唔到，哇落唔到床啊！咁啊係，佢搞咁大鑊真係，係咪先？佢好似幫我哋捱咗一刀，唔可以攞走，攞到點解啲食物攞走唔到啊？汪汪！哇！呢個名改得真係好，喂！哇！死掉的混蛋 ，OK。哇！隔離死喺個茅廁對出啦。好啦，我哋睇下呢條友點先。火把，執起個火把先，之後有用。好啦，中世紀最強武器兵工鏟。中世紀捷克村莊基本農具，可靠嘅圓抽鏟。Welcome to Czech, boys。好啦，咁我哋最緊要我哋玩得呢啲遊戲，第一樣嘢做咩啊？手刮 loot， 我喺 Tarkov 度玩翻嚟嘅。得玩 Scav 玩得多，真係有個練咗個技能啊！我哋真係。好啦，咁我哋最緊要幫佢入土之前咧，梗係要幫佢佢反正都用唔到噶啦，咁我哋咧就佢唔會需要咁多噶啦，咁所以咧，咁我哋就幫佢為愛人間啊嘛，係咪先？通常嚟講，見呢10幾張保存咗西上啱啊，真係行到邊有啲咩唔對路咧，飲個 potion 先係咪先？跟住之後，咁啊，我覺得應該未使處理條屍體住啊。咁個茅廁咧，咁就睇睇呢度有冇先。哇！呢度有個豬圈喎。OK， 好啦，我哋又去揾翻阿 Babushka， 我哋傾下偈先。Babushka。
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again.
Wow.
So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew. but we'll need some fresh sage for it.
OK， 咁我哋睇嚟要出去
You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
我哋要神農嘗百草啦，我哋。
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too.
Maybe
I could manage to bury him somewhere, or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Okay.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade when you head out the gate, and when you're done with that...
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. Says I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
好啦，我哋啱先咧又攞到個橙啦，跟住之後咧睇先啊，我哋有2個火把啦，睇先呢個有血跡喺上面喎。好，我哋有啲欄喺度，咁都可以有啲翻啲位先。OK，just like Tarkov。好啦，我哋戴翻頂，咁都好啲先。咁我哋而家狩獵劍 equip。好啦，咁我哋有武器先啦，跟住之後我哋有橙啦。睇先啦，個橙可以擺，睇嚟擺唔到住，唔緊要，我哋有把狩獵刀擺起身先。好，順便洗先，我哋可以。洗咗身上面啲衫啲血跡啊，成嗰啲咁嘅嘢，咁我哋件衫就可以係我哋啦，咁就 OK。啱啊，衝步甲，我哋一間唔知會唔會山上面咧。着住呢件先啦，因為要着完啲衝步甲啲填衝步甲咧，之後我哋可能會遇到啲山賊或者成咧，可以撻佢啲甲啊裝上去咁樣成咁樣就真係。好啦，咁我哋而家咧，手刮完啦，咁我哋就，小溪旁 H。好啦，我哋去買咗件，幫佢入土為安先啊！我哋追咩啊？得你一個人追，而家咪出事咯！最後尾俾阿 Hans 懟死咗啦你。Hello， 好啦，咁我哋而家搬佢有幾遠得幾遠先？ 埋咗條鹹魚佢。哇！
Bastard's hard work.
小溪旁邊啊，咁啊呢度啦，好唔好啊？
Down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
擺度先，開始挖墳 ，Let's go。陣間有山賊可以攞嚟練手啊！我驚俾啲山賊圍死咗喎。唉，入土為安啦你。經過一番辛勤工作之後，幫佢入土為安啦。OK， 咁我哋去翻去啫，順便洗洗個身，因為有啲屍臭味喺身。嗰啊好多雞喺度啊！洗洗先。OK， 好啦，跟住之後咧，可以嘔佢哋或者同佢談判啊，可以咁嘅咩？不過唔緊要，我比較 prefer 咧嗱，老牛在手，我命不由天。
Damn, shoulder still hurts like hell.
睇下先啊，我覺得可以食下啲蘋果先，因為我覺得驚我擺低啲嘢耐咧。睇下先啊，啲嘢食去擺邊咧？洋葱、蘋果，食咁有啲先係。
Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
誒，咁唔爭在咯，順便我哋可以燒埋食咁啲嘢先啦，因為我好似話啲食物擺得耐嘅話咧，會過咗期或者咩成嗰啲咩，所以我哋趁而家燒一燒先，呼燒又要冇袋擺唔到 ，OK。誒，蘿蔔食埋佢先 ，Jeez。哇，燒得咁少啊！再食，喂，有鹿喎。anyway 唔緊要啦，我哋冇功，陣間食太多會降體力嚇，會咁樣㗎。OK， 好啦，我哋揾到啲，跟住之後再揾啲蒲公英，跟住仲有啲金尾草、鼠尾草，跟住仲有啲都係蒲公英。啊，呢度洋金菊。
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajana on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
好，我哋翻落去揾下 Babushka 先。聽到有狗嘅吠聲喎，會唔會係阿笨笨啊？好好奇，我聽到啲狗仔喺度吠喎，有兔仔喎！哇嚇，成件事好中世嘅真係。啊，犀利應該唔關事啊，咁冇計啦，咁我哋落翻去先啦，唯有。而家下邊啊有啲狗吠聲啊！
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
未有人。
They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday. Hey, you!
What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some company down by the pond yesterday.
992要你嗰日冇先揾到啊 ？OK。
And are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're
All
not
right.
von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you.
Hey, you!
This'll be quick, boy.
What do you want?
Ah!
唯快無不破。
Show what you're made of. Useless. It's a wonder you're still standing.
認真呢？哇！
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
咁既然係咁，我哋唔好理咁多啦。
Who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered. Hey, what are you doing, Wolf? Weapon.
Sick of you, Growler.
One down.
Nope.
啊！我哋唔可以留活口，唔好留活口。
Shit! I can't handle this.
Get your ass back here.
Just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans.
誒，一間木裝嗰度有個斧頭啊 ，OK， 一間去執下先。好啦，我哋翻去先。野豬。啊，咁都搞唔掂啊，算啦。好啦，又一件鹹魚啦，咁就。 木裝把斧頭喺邊？我想攞把斧頭，真係。木裝有把斧頭。I wonder where's the 木裝 man? I need the 斧頭。唔緊要，我哋略先。 哇！打開門嘅鐵匠工具箱 ，mine。山路啊 ，OK， 得啫。好啦，你件鹹魚，拎開件鹹魚先。我哋有個 maze 喺度啊。好啦，咁我哋有啲再強力啲嘅武器啦，咁我哋可以。 得，咁我哋有2把，你可以開山刀啦，我哋可以玩搏人啦，咁就都木裝路上邊啊，哦呢一度工作斧頭，唔該晒啫，有啲感性。睇下先啊，工作斧頭，咁既然係咁，狩獵刀又唔用啦，斧頭加 mace，OK。 斧頭係最實際嘅，即係有速度，有攻擊力。一係咧再搞唔掂咧，我哋用 mace 咁一嘢搏爆人哋先。啊，又有條鹹魚，真係麻煩啦，咁就真係。
But it's regular.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, And they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday.
冇錯，
For
致富
sure
之
they
路
wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Liper and
練
Perch.
多啲藥水買晒啊！致富之路冇錯，咁我哋應該一間應該有得玩
We
煉
were
金
heading
術
to
噶咯
Trotsky to
喎。
deliver
雖
a
然我哋唔係
message
來
from
生，
Sir Hanush of Liper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank
not
you
me.
for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left.
唉，又要埋
I
鹹
ought to
魚
be
啦，
able
咁
to
多
manage it
位。
before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Yes, we do,
Yeah.
babushka.
Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet.
煉金術好容易
She'd
升，
get
升
it
多
done
些
in
少，
a
想自己練
jiffy.
多嘅藥水練
But
幾
we'll
多。
just have to manage without
OK
her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least...
All right.
啊，咁我哋嚟
I'll
啦。
try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you.
Ooh.
I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
我哋玩煉金術啦。你學會了煉金術，你學會了毒液於毒物。OK， 好啦，見鹹魚。唉，我哋都係拎起件鹹魚先。好，check 多次，好，掠晒得，好。好啦，埋咗條鹹魚去先，我哋咁啊就。哇！到底個小溪有幾多條鹹魚喺度咧？真係，哦，係有隻山豬喺度喎。咁你哋要知道我要做咩啦，咁就咁都唔嗌死啊！哇，師兄佢不死喎。哇！師兄，你咁樣打 game 法唔嗌死，咁我哋好難同你玩嘅喎。唉，唔好理咁多，我哋將又拎多件鹹魚先，真係。好啦，咁我又要去梯間邊，跟住然之後有埋條鹹魚。我哋應該有個我哋應該有個鐵鏟喺身嘅，咁樣應該相信就。啊，咁我哋就咁你哋兩個一齊同。既然你哋應該係似係同一班人嘅話，咁我哋將你哋埋埋一齊啦，咁就2、3戰先嗌死啊！哇！好啦，咁啊過咗一陣之後， 咁啊埋咗入去啦。OK， 咁我哋翻去啦。哇，係你啊！咁都唔嗌死？哇，好頑強喎！唉，好啦，我哋去翻去沖個涼先啦，好唔好啊？好，我玩煉金術啦，我哋去。
Where do you keep getting to, youngster? Is an old woman to do everything for you? Off you go to the alchemy bench in the alcove while it's still light.
哇，嗰個打字，交翻做英文先好快。
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever.
Oh. OK， 我哋一齊嚟玩。啊，仲要對話。開始煉金 ，Let's go。 Ooh.
Go to the recipe book.
Recipe book, read.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do.
加入洋甘公並煮沸一次，將美鼠草搗碎擺入鍋中，最後成品倒出來。OK。艾草。OK，let's go. Now we cooking. Mr. Wei, I can cook too.
Right
水、葡萄酒、油、烈酒。OK， 咁我哋睇先啊。洋甘公藥劑幫助液體之熬製任何藥體都要準備隻基 base 嘅液體先啊。左架上面攞取正確嘅 base， 咁即係水啦，我相信就。
What are you waiting for? Pour it in there.
喂，唔係要我哋再讀多次先，我哋應該係攞水啊嘛，係咪啊？
Have you poured it in?
有啲北北地喎，係咁嗰撳嗰個重置掣應該。Oh my god！ 等陣先，我 check 下啲掣先。葡萄酒啊，我哋試下先。哇，北北地嘅黐線真係。 Okay, wine.
Don't remember what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear
兩把洋甘菊草。Okay, let's go.
Over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Okay， 跟住之後把鑊放落去，好。The wok。Uncle Roger 話齋 ，we need the wok 啊 ，we need the 鑊氣。Put the wok lower so that we can have the 鑊氣。
Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs.
嗱，啲風箱。
But sometimes you need to get it good and hot.
啊，個慢火煮緊。
Blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
啊，好 hardcore 啊，真係中世紀喎。
To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Okay. Move the wok.
Good.
Okay.
Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you
釀金桔
put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
and we need the okay firm.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Chamomile 1 2好 hardcore 啊！我真
Put
係
it on the flame. Turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
好啦，等佢滾先。好啦，滾啦，滾啦，滾啦，滾啦
That。enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
好啦，我哋揾啲擺落個缽度。Let's go。Okay。
Ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Okay, and 倒落去先。
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
哦，強效陽金菊藥劑，數量3，價格35蚊。通常通風箱冇咩作用，等啲沙漏做差唔多，拎起身就得。OK， 咁啊都係，其實啱先都基本上應該唔使咁複雜住先。好啦，咁我哋應該係咪靠整藥水發家致富啊？35蚊，哦 OK，kind of OK。但我覺得有種仲加好嘅賺錢方式咧，就係偷馬。跟住然之後，同埋我哋去劫富濟貧。
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could.
一支通常15蚊左右，咁都係嘅。初期我哋而家着到咁嘅款都俾人壓價會係。
That works wonders.
好啦，瞓到朝頭早，一係咧我哋就可以量產藥水嘅喎。不過佢啲樽應該有限度藥水，啲樽應該冇限度藥水啊，應該唔怕。好啦，咁我哋繼續上山採花，跟住之後我哋一齊量產啲藥水先。咁我覺得即係我以前玩 Assassin's Creed 2嗰陣時咧，都係習慣，即係未使俾人通緝嗰陣時咧，係咁撻錢咁啊，使定啲，有啲開頭有啲起步資金啊，需要有啲係咪先？我覺得可以咁做，咁啊順便行下山。OK， 咁啊都有叫有啲架撐起身啦，咁我哋都睇下先。洋葱 Brussels， 跟住然之後，咦？堅固嘅靴，我哋換一換對堅固啲嘅不如。跟住之後破舊嘅縫褲啊，哇，好唔得，呢件唔好睇，着呢件好睇少少先。破舊填充夾布，哇，着呢件啦都係，呢件都啲內舊呢啲值都好似好低。礦工帽。繃帶，哇！我哋都 應該我覺得都有機會用得好快。跟住呢個我覺得，哇呢、個嗰、個骨際梳應該都可以拎去買嘅，咁就都唔緊要。我哋而家身上有啲咩咧，就有咩就攞咩，真係。好啦，咁我哋而家攞多啲先。睇先啊！咁我都要留翻啲俾阿婆婆嘅，咁就都咁我哋慳咁啲先。啊，落翻山先。睇先啊！我見到我哋嗰啲提示，我哋話我哋啲瞓覺，佢叫我哋任務咧就係瞓覺。咁我哋趁瞓之前咧，係咁順便係咁，我哋致富之路係咪真係？Let's go 連金 ，Let's go。OK， 好啦，我哋去繼續去煮一煮下先。煉金術度差唔多咧，有2個天賦。哦，咁癲人啊，可以。Grind it。凌晨1點4點練啊，可以。哇！即係要做夜貓先至咁樣啲成啊！好啦，我咪倒咗落去啦，咁就都量產藥水先，我哋都。
Surely messed that up.
Oh wait， 有啲嘢唔記得咗做。2把洋金菊啊，我知得。緊要我哋仲有。通常夜晚瞓覺消磨時間，不過如果解鎖咗2個天賦之後咧，可以一路練到朝頭早，唔使揾床位。哇，咁癲人啊！係我覺得佢話咧同 Tarkov 一樣咧，都係會有嗰啲會有嗰啲要求啊，成嗰啲成會可能例如我哋知要瞓覺啊、肚餓啊、性啊嗰啲咁嘢都會有嘅喎。好啦，2個洋金，風乾架可以風乾哦 ，OK， 係喎，嗰時風乾呢個以前都好興呢個做法㗎喎。And then 就鼠尾草。 係啦，希望今次應該冇搞錯啦，希望。
Ah, damn it. I must have messed something up in the procedure.
喂，hold on，睇下先啊。唉，唔緊要啦，之後再搞呢啲。我自己收咗台嗰陣時先咩啦。陣間去鎮上面買啲酒飲可以加力量，不過力量加咗打人痛啲，不過飲得多會宿醉同埋跑唔喐。嗱，我要跟翻我自己 setting 一樣，咁我自己咧就唔係飲酒人嚟，咁所以咧間唔中係飲下啦，應該可能。OK， 咁我哋嘅 objective update sleep 睡覺並存檔 ，let's go。瞓幾耐？哦，佢都有得教喎，睇下先啊。Let's go。哇！又發惡夢。
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Strong the dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Sunrise.
Oh. 啊，係嗰個係個女啊。
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Alright, how's Sky?
Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
OK。唉，我唔同佢講咁多，我哋自己心中有答案。
It was only a dream. There's no need to get upset about it. The important things happen when a person's awake. So the sooner I get up, the better. I'll go and get a little fresh air and sunshine.
Aye. That's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Alright， 我哋開始有天賦點啦。我哋 let's go eat breakfast。
I apologize.
哇，梳洗一下先 ，let's go。唔使 ，OK， 得好。Eat。
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Okay.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a bull.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cuman patrol.
Cumans?
匈牙利嘅傭兵。
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Long story.
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Hello， 哈里斯，歡迎嚟到我哋中世紀。
I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things.
我哋而家仲係我哋而家仲係開緊，仲喺度玩咗咁耐，都仲喺度。我哋而家故事都仲未開始啊！我哋而家玩咗咁耐都係。
How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Sheliov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade.
Ah.
You can't manage without them.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This will come in handy.
Good.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Oh, I found隻狗狗先。
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
Dog first.
But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going.
咁如是者，咁我哋上路啦，終於可以。Keep super percent，而家先到 intro 我哋。 做主線之前做多啲支線識下級，咁正路都係嘅。至少支線冇主線咁麻煩先，因為主線我覺得應該有機會可能打啲比較棘手麻煩嘢，真係。同埋咧，好似他國咁樣啦，玩多啲 scap 掠多啲嘢先，真係要。我哋而家裝都冇見，仲要冇乜錢，仲要。我哋可以試下伏擊下啲山賊或者咩性就真係。哇！嚇好耐喎，真係。路邊營地唔係驚喜就驚嚇都啱嘅，真係。哇！被狗追唔係話我哋邊個最有錢？一定係山賊。講得冇錯。咁所以咧，我哋要劫富濟貧。我哋當我哋有能力許可嗰時咧，我哋就會去打劫下啲山賊先，真係要。
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle, or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
有時候路過嘅貴族大人拔刀相助，咁癲嘅原來。
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Well.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double! The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
how terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed.
唔係啊嘛，咁鬼。
The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you.
睇嚟真係着成點都好影響啊！真係就好似 VTuber 咁樣一樣。
Whether you like it or not, your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Well, just like VTuber.
What the fuck was that? So now what? There's only one thing we can do.
Have
you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Okay.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
可以買藥，跟住就做成條村口
The
OK。
gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
睇嚟要劫富濟貧啦，我哋要。
What's all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well,
the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
唉，仲慘過我哋而家咁樣，真係。
My friend, I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Oh.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I've heard that witch.
What I tell you. What are you
Okay.
waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Is anyone you know going to the wedding?
Well.
Talk about your captain.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Doesn't half taste good to...
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
I'm no
Down there.
latrine cleaner.
Oh, sorry. And where am I supposed to...
呢嗰個打字嗰度真係麻煩。
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Wow.
I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you. Helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there.
Oh.
For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
OK，咁我哋梗係有方法啦。
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into
Let's
the
go.
house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us.
高速
For
卡
sure,
薄
it's less，
我每
daunting
個人
work
差
than
次來
fighting
做。
bandits in the woods.
It's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Okay,
Glad
let's
to
go.
hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Ratai.
Ratai. That rings a bell. I ain't been further
陣
than
間
the
迎嚟
back
第二次
of
戰
me
鬥，
all
唔係
life.
啊
But I know this place inside and out.
好，我哋打聽一下
I
先。
heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by
學
the
會咗
name?
貴族婚
The
姻。
Lord of Samin.
嗯
The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
二打多，齊齊上枷鎖。哦。OK， 我哋睇下先啊，問下先。
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try it out.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are?
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
我哋唔問咁多啦。唉。
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside
Pantry,
there.
second
but I'd
doors.
split the work with your pal if I...
哦，搬
I'll
邊
go
麵
and
粉啦
discuss。it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
遊戲已存檔，OK。
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Burgov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
其實可以同佢對話多啲，佢可以增加好長長喐手都啱嘅。咁樣講得過就係啦，打交好煩真
So
係。
all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll figure it out.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
OK， 咁樣啦。
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too, at least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of
哦，係喎，我哋喺中世紀
That'd be
喎。
some aristocratic excuse.
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Oh my god！ 同佢講冇乜意思嘅啫。
I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks, even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend.
唉，我哋澳門人下下都俾人叫放低身段啦，真係。
Well, giving me a large estate.
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man...
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
唉，係啊，我哋搬麵粉啦又要。
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
Ooh, that isn't half heavy.
Let's go. 嗱，呢啲就係我所講嘅沉浸式中世紀體驗啦，呢個真係啊咩5代黐線，Where is it？ 發現了色子，陣間就分道揚鑣，唔係啊嘛？ 石2樓，佢話2樓，跟住之後我哋擺。
God grant you health.
哦，有佢車夫嚟嘅，樓下 ，Let's go。
Did you hear about what the bailiff is planning?
No, I don't care if I've got.
Oh, 仲有3袋 ，Let's go。
That was our company, but the 2 of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men. Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it?
We lost everything.
啊，Sir Hans 好似同人哋傾緊偈喎。好，仲有2袋 ，Let's go。
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel who fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
Oh.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
哎呀，少主成日都要攞嘢嚟搞，真係。
I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Ooh.
Die.
呢啲人都要打，唔係話？
You haven't a chance, bastard!
Take that!
You'll never beat me, you swine! Fucking
Oh my god！ 哇，圍毆啊，黐線！
You fight like an old hag.
bastard! These days, no one
哎呀，少主係都要咁樣撩交打，真係莫名其妙咁，我哋有嚟就之間要打交咯。
Don't spare it! I'll be it!
哦，睇嚟應該係劇情啊！
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
哇，要打要去練武室咁講嘅咩？
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up, or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
睇嚟隔離個看更都應該唔耐煩嘅。
You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
哇！即刻攞翻以前啲嘢嚟嘈真
None
係
of。the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
And
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Oh.
Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Virgo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh?
大家去接自由任務，OK。
Alright, off you go.
Okay, so what now? Oh, 犯罪與聲明。OK。贖罪券吓？
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
好，快速旅行添啊，仲可以。
You're Henry, right? Or was it the other one?
Bora， 睇下先。
What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
Huh.
You don't have to thank me. I could have done without it.
附近有木工啊，賣咗藥劑，隔離有間裁縫鋪。佢啲仲我哋啲嘢仲係咪喺度先
Make such a strong first impression, but look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Barely. Look at me. They just let me out of the pillory. Nobody wants anything to do with me. And I don't even know what hill that is over there.
Well, that there hill is Slatego. And you pull yourself together. Like Tomcat says, nothing's impossible. And bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman.
正常講係都喺度。
He loves
哦
showing off to
，OK。
girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
好，之前戰鬥訓練。
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by
買
Rock
啲
Tower
裝備之後
Pond.
向北走。哦，
He
我應該可能
watches
會
the
見到佢
camp
啦
for。the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Do you know
where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay, but you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
揾鐵匠啊，幫
If
鐵
you
匠
find
打
some
工啦。
work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
睇下啲馬點樣先啊。
I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
OK， 咁就 save 咗，咁我哋仲喺度，咁都好啲先。啲嘢仲喺度，咁都好啲先。OK， 得。 睇有冇地方可以梳洗一下先，我諗。有個地方洗一洗先，我哋。哇！唔揾啲酒館啊，咁貴，我哋身上銀都冇個，唔係我銀咁少，係咪先？睇下先啊，我哋睇睇地圖先。酒館、裁縫，跟住然之後呢度興趣點提示，呢度賭錢啦，唔關我哋事。笨，跟住然之後扛卡特，跟住仲要廚房鐵匠，揾鐵匠先，我哋去。瞓草堆6蚊一晚，哇，好貴喎真係，咁我寧願唔瞓草堆啦真係。睇先啊，我哋睇嚟都應該都，哇，有排行喎，我哋呢度。我哋睇下可唔可以偷，等我睇下，我哋睇下可唔可以偷一隻馬先。揾隻狗去幫手打交都好嘅，但我驚我哋行下草堆路上，行山地有機會撞到啲劫匪㗎。哇！我覺得應該可能要行成20分鐘啊，咁樣。煉金桌，哇！呢度都可以行返去，哇！周圍都係要行成20幾分鐘喎，搞唔掂。咁樣法唯有咩呢？我哋睇下有冇得可以撻啲野馬，或者啲野馬可以揾。即係認真冇馬喺身上面咁，我哋成日都有排行，真係都啱嘅，賺咁啲錢先真係。咁咪睇個村度睇下啲咩搞先，我哋可以。發現煉金場。企題應該唔關我哋事咁就得。好，係啊，我影低呢個。
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
問下先。
Where did the wagon tip? On the roads near the catchup pond, beyond Jelly-off. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off, but what can I do?
Well, what can you do?
Nothing.
我哋可以走過
What would
去，
you like?
走過去撻下嘢，應該覺得可以。
I'll have a look at the wares.
好啦，我哋買埋啲嘢先，就係市民狩獵刀。睇下我哋有啲咩可以買先，真係。出售，我哋睇下先。呢個啦，呢個啦，呢個啦。 OK。
I'd like to discuss the price.
Gut, versuchen wir es.
好啦，我哋嚟睇我哋。
It looked like we'd never agree.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
4.5羅身格，睇下先，我哋而家身上有幾多錢咧？咁樣就真係。睇下先，我哋有4.5。OK。好啦，咁我哋買咁啲嘢先有少少錢。啱啊！有啲嘢係咁會係咁嗌交，好煩嘅真係。咁我哋而家都唔係老啦，咁我哋可能真係行一行翻去先就真係，我哋而家。順便我想揾下嗰個翻咗堂嗰部車，唉，行翻去啦唯有。順便我哋係希望路上面可能遇到啲馬，跟住我哋騎一騎，跟住我哋可以。咁睇都幾個沉浸式睇都幾重下，咁睇嚟我都真係要行，搞唔掂喎。有冇得可以學屯門人騎牛啊？好多牛喺度啊！真係。唉，冇計啦，咁我哋睇嚟真係要按 foot 啦，呢鑊真係。搞唔掂啊！有個 cam 喺度，居民咧啲 cam 好似唔可以亂瞓嘅喎，亂瞓嘅話會俾咩喎？路邊營地。咦？會唔會係嗰個嚟咧？睇下先。哦，睇嚟應該唔係啊。
Mind where you're going.
唉，冇啦，我哋睇都係要翻去先。都係嘅，行一行睇下先。好啦，咁我哋睇呢個 walking sim 啊，大家要睇下。有個村喺度啊！我哋睇睇前面嘅村莊有啲咩先。馬都冇見，牛啊居多。慘啦！我哋呢鑊真係要用行啊！哦，有個村喺度啊，跟住之後我哋要沿路行。咁搞法乜都冇咧，咁我覺得，哦，新村莊嚟嘅。我覺得咧，我哋有必要可能要等到夜晚之後咧，咁我哋要去劫富濟貧一下。我覺得呢個好應該啊，成件事就。 順便睇下山上面有冇啲喂有巢嘢啊，啲鳥竇，不過唔關我哋事。G 就係睇個用唔用到先。哦，用到得啦。睇先過少少，喂，普通嘅淡 ，What is that？ 哇！啲鳥竇會隨機跌啲嘢嘅喎，真係。我哋留意睇下樹上面有冇啲鳥竇先。喂，有一個。好少少先，月黑風高，冇錯，啱啊！好，又一個鳥竇，雞蛋都好，有啲雞蛋先。點解雞蛋位喺個鳥竇上面？我真係唔明喎。我哋邊行邊睇下上面樹頂上面有冇啲鳥竇可以打落嚟去攤下嘢先。好，條路啱嘅，仲係。喂，咁樣嘅，原來啲繪本咁癲嘅。哇！佢哋都幾用心畫下喎。喂？有冇其他啲嘢咧？睇下先。睇嚟對鞋都有內疚值咁癲啊！真係鍛造用啱啊！可以去整啲工具啊，成嗰啲咁嘅嘢可以。我梗係諗辦法揾翻去呢個 save point save 咗 save 先，跟住之後都可能都差唔多收台先。應該呢一頭上去，冇笪地方瞓咁啊，唯有行翻轉頭嘅啫。咁啊，隔離條村咁啊，真係。誒？咩嚟咧？啊，冇乜特別咁，應該唔關事啊。哦，咁應該差唔多返到去啦，我哋可以。啊，樓下 OK 得。哇，好高啊！睇下先得唔得咧？哇！咁搞唔掂啊！哇！呢下慘過他國喎，你真係。 好啦，我哋又要行多次。唉，咁算啦，唔緊要啦，咁就咁啊，我呢度收住台先啦，咁就都咁我嘅收台先。咁啊之後嗰啲咧，我自己行嘅就真係。好啦，送晒咁多位睇台先啦。咁啊呢隻 game 咧，我會繼續玩落去，咁就都。OK，好啦，咁啊先，咁啊唯有咁先啦。咁啊之後今晚再繼續玩啦。咁啊之後我又要自己重新行嗰條路啦，救命 ！Anyway， 好啊，收晒咁多位先啦。咁啊收台先啦。好，好，咁啊今晚再玩啦。好，拜拜。咁啊順便我都會自己跑定啲嘢，買定啲錢，執下裝咁跑 scap 咁樣先都會。